Jai Sri Ram, Vande Mataram. Namaste to all Hindu brothers and sisters, Sikhs, Buddhists, and Jains, and most importantly, the true nationalists of Bharat. So, even today, a lot of people have not realized that Bharat has already begun to become global soft power. Once PM Modi became Prime Minister of this country, he went to UNO and appealed UNO to declare International Yoga Day. We all of us know that. UNO readily accepted it because across the globe, in various prestigious universities, in US, in South America, in Europe, various universities, a lot of experiments, trials have been conducted on yoga, most importantly meditation, and they found astonishing, excellent results. Meditation can be of great help in preventing and curing 70% of the psychosomatic disorders. The modern medical science has found that the people who are facing diseases, among all the diseases in the world, above 90% of the diseases are psychosomatic diseases. Some psychosomatic disorders they are called according to medical science. Only 10% are due to bacterial infection and viral infection. So, for bacterial and infections and various other infections, virulence, you definitely require vaccines and antibiotics. Putting aside, remaining 90% of the diseases can be definitely prevented and cured by yoga without spending a rupee. So, if everybody learns and practices meditation, he himself can cure his diseases and can prevent lot of diseases which are going to come or which are going to affect him in the future. If parents learn and practice and teach their children to practice meditation, can't we cut short the medical expenditure? Some lakhs of dollars, some lakhs of rupees and lakhs of crores of money is spent in a country like Bharat. And the medical expenditure, 5% of the American GDP is just spent on medical infrastructure, medical facilities. And approximately more than 80% people are under medical insurance coverage in US. Even then, that insurance is also not able to cater all the expenditure which is being spent on medical facilities. That is the reason why American people are becoming poor day by day because of the medical expenditure, because it has gone beyond their limits. If one has to get operated for cardiac surgery or heart transplantation or some stents, then they have to spend more than a crore in Indian currency. Even if they have medical insurance coverage, that is not sufficient. It will go beyond its limit, that insurance limitations. So that is the reason why, and you know already, UNO has declared World Health Day, and the World Health Organization (WHO) has got an aim that all the people of the world should be provided best health. Health is the right of the human being. Just having mere slogans is not sufficient. What is the way? What is the way forward? Allopathy, just can allopathy alone tackle all the problems which are inflicting the world? Definitely not. It is proved beyond doubt when we faced corona that one small coronavirus simply shaken the world, isn't it? Lakhs and lakhs of people have died and crores of people got affected terribly, and it simply brought down economy of the entire world. So in future, we are going to face much more dangerous challenges, epidemics, much more dangerous, deadly diseases, much more dangers like corona. So, in order to get prepared to tackle, to take on this kind of infections or deadly diseases, it is a responsibility of the every individual to take care of his health. Health is my responsibility. My health is my responsibility. Is definitely not definitely not on the shoulders of the government. And I see a lot of people, laymen, they spend every month thousands of rupees on alcohol and drug addicts, narcotics, and some dirty habits. They simply spoil their health, they collapse their families economically, they simply bring their wife and children onto the roads, and they expect the government to provide medical facilities. What sort of logic is this? Is it, can you believe it? Can you say it is right? Had we been little more responsible, and if we do not get prone, if we do not get prey to bad habits, and if we every one of us learn to take the responsibility of our health on our shoulders, a lot of burden could be cut short, and government, instead of wasting money on health infrastructure, that money could be spent on industrialization. A lot of more companies could come up, a lot of startups would come up, and that would generate millions of jobs, and thereby it helps the country, it helps the people to become more and more financially independent. Not just that, it will bring financial progress and overall progress. And coming back to global soft power, see, yoga, meditation, and natural herbal Ayurvedic medicine are going to play a very vital role in making this Bharat a global soft power. Apart from that, the temple sculpture, the architecture, classical music forms, classical dance forms are influencing millions of people across the globe. So, if we open up institutes to teach our classical dances, our classical musics, and temple sculpture across the world, and most importantly, let's not forget our Upanishads philosophy, the Gita. That could be this Gita philosophy, Upanishad philosophy should be propagated across the world. Already there are lots of great enlightened masters have opened up their organizations and institutes in US, in Europe, in South America, everywhere, in every nook and corner. Our Indian institutes are doing great service in this direction. If government takes up this issue and contributes a bit, definitely it can bring about a greater degree of change, and thereby Bharat becoming global soft power becomes a living reality. Let's all of us learn meditation, practice meditation, and let's teach to our children, to our relatives, to our friends, to our neighbors, and spread yoga, spread meditation, and encourage our art, our culture, and encourage our local temples to grow. That is how every one of us can contribute in making this Bharat a global soft power. Jai Shri Ram, Vande Mataram.